a gift frenzy. Really do appreciate that, dude. Also, CohhCarnage, who is our overnight sub gift Santa, who frequently does like 30 plus subs a night. He hides how many subs he's gifted. Except last night. Because I noticed on one of his gifted subs, he turned on how many subs you can see gifted. And then for the rest of them, he turned it back off again. 642 gifted subs. Called out. Yeah, really appreciate that. Good vibes to our buddy Cohh. He is spreading the good word. Just saying. I know a lot of people have gotten subs from him. He is bringing in like a generation of coalition community members. It's pretty amazing. So special shout out and big thank you to Cohh, because that is hundreds of people that would not normally be here. And that is awesome.
Ishi,
that is so cool.
Adair, what are you hiding in your pack?
Huh. Didn't think Ishi knew how to smoke.
That's weed. All right, let's go to... Oh, wait, do we have one up here to turn in? Do we even have, like, any... Did any quests update? Wait for the Animancers. We have to do the Uncharted Islands of Mount Magrin's Teeth. Maybe we'll do that today. Kill Urnox and kill Bana. Okay. So, no, we don't really have any other quests to do. But we have a lot of quests that are like, wait to do various things, so...
Will no one help me?
Perhaps in a day or two. Prince Haruhi enjoys wild tales.
Well now, if there were any man here worthy of a grand reception. The guards here will not listen. Will you, sir?
What's up?
Myself? I am no lord save upon the deck of my ship. And she is lost.
It's true, I am a very important person.
I lost my crew.
Oh, continue,
all
please.
but myself and the bosun, yet nobody will listen. Not the Queen, nor the trading companies. Too busy waging war upon each other to pay mind to a rudderless captain. They don't understand. It's not just me. What lies out there, it'll swallow us all up if it isn't stopped.
What do you mean?
It were unnatural. The Antelope were a fine ship. And we sailed
Get to the
out
point,
east,
bro!
out of Kahanga waters and into the great wet country. Bright sky.
Oh, is it the
and
ghost
a
ship?
good wind. Until the fog came. We were boarded before we knew it.
Yep.
Men.
Okay.
Things like men that howled like demons. They cut down half my crew, took the rest. Gods forgive me, but if I'd stayed to look on, I'd never have made it to the launch.
Oh. By the way, guys, quick heads up. Big thank you to Razor, who's actually sponsoring the morning stream this morning. And also, mods, I have a giveaway link for you guys if you wouldn't mind pounding it throughout the course of the stream. And seriously, pound it hard. I mean, really just pound it into submission. I'd really appreciate it. And here's the giveaway link for everyone in chat, by the way. It's for one of the nice keyboards, so it's a good one. Good luck, everybody. Okay.
But we saw it. After the fog cleared and the ship was gone. A spit of land, bristling with the wreckage of other unfortunates. A finer crew I'll not find than that which served upon the Antelope. All dragged into the fog, like the gods plucked them off the deck.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's terrible, and I'm sorry.
I'll not forget it so long as I live.
Okay.
I am a landlocked wretch with no ship and no crew. But you are a captain of bold repute, and the day may come you sail out to that same isle, with beached ships all around. You have listened well. Here, go you now prepared. And should you ever come upon my crew, do what you can for them.
You've heard one captain's tale, you've heard them all. Right, Captain?
I wonder if that was the progression for the quest. This seems like a different entry to the ghost ship quest. Interesting. Maybe it's a different thing.
Gemstones of...
Okay. Let's do our level up real quick. Save. We're gonna get the ranged attack on Cohh. Because I like that. Although, man, I really, really want that. That means that this is invalidated. I think I'm gonna respec Cohh. Yeah, I think well, no, I've heard respecking is bugged, though. Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this for now. We'll grab the range attack for now. That should be fine. Yeah, 14 says don't respect its bug. Shaylee says it's bugged. Yeah, yeah. Alright, for a dare, let's do power levels. And... yeah, let's just get with the deflection. Oh, we only get one? Oh, we only get one. Well, that's it then. Okay. Dealing less damage but lowering your target's fortitude. Exposing their weak points to your allies at the cost of reduced damage. Let's do that one. What exactly does that do? What does exposing their weak point mean? Is that a lower deflection? I hope. That's what we're going for. We'll go ahead and grab the storm. Well, actually, we'll get the power level in the storm. There we go. Okay. Good, good. And Shody. Shody. Let's get Hand of Bareth and we'll use that on bosses. Yeah, I like that idea. We'll get Hand of Bareth for bosses. We'll give her a Morning Star. Thanks, Noriel. Crispy Sparkle, have a great one, dude. Hey, Weekend Slice. How is respec bugged exactly? I don't know, but I've been told by many people not to use it yet. There is apparently a known issue with respecking. I don't know exactly what it is.
We are actually going to Ukaizo.
Yes, we are.
The tribes will look to me to bridge our past and our future. A heavy responsibility, I say.
This should empower you, not paralyze you.
And the praise they showered on Ngati's chosen. Until now, it all seemed an empty gesture. Never a promise that I could fulfill.
Oh, if you respec, you lose your Watcher powers. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ugh.
And I am no one's savior. It is not for an artist to save the tribes, I say.
Isildur.
Work miracles.
Isildur, do I want to play State of Decay 2? I don't. It's going to be between 12 and 1. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I may leave around 11 so I can be back like around 12. We'll see.
I want the tribes to grow on their own. My people deserve better than the promises of a handsome fish and his goddess mother. Ukaizo will show us the way. The tribes will find themselves again. I would discover what our ancestors forgot. The Covenant is more important than ever.
Ukaizo belongs to all the people of the Deadfire. You have a duty to serve them.
I will give it thought. There is time enough for that, at least. Ukaizo should be the discovery of our lifetime. With the trading companies and the Principe ready to descend on each other, I wish the island had kept its secrets a while longer.
Surrender to the sensation.
It pains me to see my boy so conflicted. Questions tear at his heart, and the ache reaches me even here. He so longs for his independence. But his people will not relinquish his destiny without a fight. Empires have fallen since I favored the Huana with power and wisdom. How they wield it is their choice. Just see that my boy comes to no harm.
There is much to consider, and little time to decide our course. I fear that we will see the path before us before we are ready to walk it.
Andra's a weird god in this one. Yeah, Andra is a very weird god. Because, like, in the White March, Andra was kind of vengefully trying to make everyone forget everything. So you'd think she wouldn't want people to find Ukaizo, right? Anyway.
So, it's to be Ukaizo. The last great arena of this contest. If you believe that sort of thing.
Noctra, good vibes to you, man. And good morning to everyone popping in here. Hey, Joker, how are you? Good to see you. A lot of folks coming in here. Ned Bella, good morning. Isildur, hello, hello. Any interest in Rage 2, JT Brig? Oh, God, yes, man. I'm actually one of the people that liked Rage. So, yeah, man, I'm actually kind of super pumped for Rage 2. I think we're actually going to get something today. 5/14, they've been announcing today, so maybe we'll get a trailer or something. Could be cool.
Planting a flag in the sands of Ukaizo is a great way to hang a target on your back.
We set sail for Aothos, not an island.
Glad to hear that a practical opinion can still shout over the masses. I just want to know that we're doing this for the right reason. So far, I'm unconvinced. Until I see Ukaizo for myself, it's a bedtime story. Let the poets hang their hopes on a dream. Rawatai's navy should be better than this.
Ukaizo means something different to everyone. All the more reason to get there first.
If only to prove them all wrong at once. Thanks for letting me squawk in your ear like a Shiza after too much shark meat. I needed that.
Are we good with you?
Go on then.
Yes. Okay. So real quick, I know that my buddy JP... Oh, there was a leaked trailer. Wait, really? Well, I'm going to wait until the real one. Okay, I'm going to wait until they actually release it to see it. Because I'm really looking forward to seeing it. In fact, I think we'll watch it on stream. Yep. Hey, Drajani, what's up, bud? Yeah, just saying, I'm basically, like, not only am I looking forward to playing Rage 2, but we're going to play Rage 1 again. I'm going to play Rage 1 before Rage 2 for sure. You receive an important missive from Captain Ferrante. My dearest watcher, a god with an agenda tends to put things into perspective. Now more than ever, it's imperative we commandeer the floating hangman, if only so that we may chase Aothos to Ukaizo. I've called a meeting of the Consulado Mis Casitas. Please sail to Dunnage and join us as swiftly as the winds will bring you. We still need to do this too. Splendid Reef. So real quick, for people that watched JP beat this game yesterday, is this like PoE 1 where the game ends after you beat it? Or can I beat the game and then continue our 100% run? Okay, so the game ends when you beat it. Cool. Okay, you're done after you go to the endgame zone. Okay, so is the endgame zone Ukaizo? Does it give us like a warning of any kind? Like, if you keep going, then you're going to end the game or anything like that? There's a ladder. Oh, shut up. Okay. Okay. There is a warning. Oh, cool. Okay, great. Also, final question. When you get to the point of no return, are we talking hours to the end? Or like 15 minutes or half an hour? Like, I'm kind of curious if we should go finish the game and then load before and do our 100%. Or if we should do our 100% and do all the cleanup first and then finish it. Oh, it's only like an hour and a half-ish. Oh. Let's go check it out, man. Well, I don't know. You know what? I really don't know much. You know, no, we're gonna save it. I think we're gonna save it. It's a really, if it's a really short zone, we're gonna save it. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we won't do all of the cleanup, but I want to do the major stuff before we do that. Oh, thank you, Stay Hydrated, Bot.
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness.
Uh-oh.
There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down. On every landing stands a door, each one stranger than the last. Some are clear, made from glass or Audra. Others still are locked with chains and bars, or stand ajar, spilling inky gloom across the steps at your feet. You hear the ringing of a small bell far above you.
Here we go.
It is joined by another, then another. The ringing rushes down the staircase with all the strength of a river. Your lantern sputters out and you are carried down into the dark.
Do I have a lot of cleanup to do? No, actually. We've got a zone to clear in the bottom right. We've got the map quest to finish. We've got the ghost ship to handle. We've got the animancy quest to handle. And we've got a few bounties to do. And that's it. That's basically all we have at this point. We've done every character quest. We've done every other optional quest. We pretty much did everything we could before we went to Act 3. Yeah, like, we don't have a lot left.
The torrent deposits
Unless more
you
stuff
in front
opens
of
up
an
now, which it
open
might.
door carved in the constellations of Aora. Each star indicated by a small golden stud. You step inside. A wave of blistering heat hits you.
Wow.
Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
Oh, shit.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodica. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Magrin looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodica. Wodica screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked him when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
I'll just wait until you're done.
Ah, if it isn't Bareth's intrepid little minion.
Wodica spits.
Rude.
The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
I am afraid we are not at our best.
You think?
The Watchers returned. Perhaps we should hear what he has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own.
They
Progress?
say,
Are you planning
a
something
wry
new?
smile contorting their alien features.
Progress? Are you planning something new?
We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Is there nothing we can do?
Helia asks. Magrin glances at the pallid knight from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched and absorb our scattered children.
Magrin says.
What?
Andra nods, her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
Didn't Magrin mention this once before?
I did, and I was scolded like a child for my terrible audacity.
A curl of steam rises from her nose. The pallid knight looks on, impassive.
Should we be killed, we may possess the bodies of our godlike children. Or should we face a force too powerful to stand against, we can absorb their souls, granting us additional strength.
What?
Yes. Thousands of their lives would be forfeit to serve the greater good.
The pallid knight speaks with the chilly temperance possessed only by the god of death.
Who's good? Yours?
We are your gods, forged of thousands upon thousands of willing souls sacrificed on the altar of progress. Yes, our good is greater. But the time for that plan has long passed us by.
The pallid knight says.
Are we to keep nothing for ourselves? Not a single secret retained? Not a solitary mystery?
Wal demands, their voices steadily rising. Mogren elbows one of Wal's floating eyes away.
Aethys will lay bare our every secret soon enough. What is one or two revealed now? But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
Mogren says.
Right, you know, because I haven't had one of those lately.
Mogren smiles.
And more are yet to come.
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside, not even for Bareth's herald.
Andra says. Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
Mogren says. A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wal's floating eye. They hover just out of Mogren's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if he wishes to confront Aethys.
Mogren says. The birds at last linger too long, and Mogren slaps them away. They burst into a cloud of essence, then reform, and fly in a screeching chorus back to Helia.
The Guardian of Ukaizo?
A creature crafted by the Ingwithans to protect the machinery of reincarnation. It doesn't care much for visitors.
Will you divulge our every secret to the Kith, Mogren?
Wal shouts.
This guy is so ridiculously frustrated with how everything that he's been protecting is being divulged.
Mogren shrugs.
If it suits me.
He's gonna be like, why am I even here? What's the point of a god of mystery if everyone knows everything?
Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth.
Helia says.
Won't Aethys take care of it, though?
It is not one of Gallowayne's mindless beasts. It has a heart and a mind, and it will throw neither away to oppose Aethys.
Andra says.
Oh, okay.
And Aethys will not fight the creature. It would prove little more than a distraction for him, especially as my tsunami and Mogren's volcano couldn't stop him.
Why can't you just get rid of it?
It is its own creature, Watcher. It does not listen to us.
There is another topic we have yet to address. Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand?
The Pallid Knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
The Pallid Knight asks.
I still don't understand what all this means. What will happen when Aethys destroys the wheel?
The Pallid Knight spreads wide her hands.
Think of the beyond as a reservoir, the in-between as storm clouds, and souls as rain.
Okay. I'm with you so far.
When a living thing dies, its soul enters the in-between. And when the in-between grows full, it releases souls into the beyond, where they wait to be redistributed to new bodies, new lives.
Okay.
The wheel is the process by which souls are moved from the in-between to the beyond, from the rain cloud to the reservoir, and from the reservoir into the living world.
Okay.
Without the wheel to mediate the transfer and redistribution of souls, the souls of all who die remain in the in-between. And without souls to fill it, the beyond gradually empties, trapping all of the remaining souls in existence in the in-between.
Okay, wait, that doesn't sound good.
When the beyond is empty and the last creature on Aora dies, that is the end of everything. It is Rimergon's future, the one he wants for us.
Oh, so that is not how I thought it worked. Okay. So here I was thinking that all breaking the wheel would do would prevent the awakenings, the soul reincarnations. I thought that all it would do was make this world like our world, When you're dead, and when you're born, you're your own self, and you die your own self. Like, that's how it is in our world. I thought breaking the wheel would make their world like our world, but that's not what they're saying is going to happen. They're saying that there has to be reincarnation in their world, and if that is taken away, then as creatures die, the population just goes down and down and down and down and down, and then eventually everyone's dead. So that leads us to the next question. Does that mean that if we break the wheel, whenever a person gives birth, it's a hollow-born? Is the thinking that when the wheel breaks, is that what happened in PoE 1? Did they break the wheel with the machines in PoE 1? A lot of questions here. And this is all assuming that we're believing them. That's true. That this is all assuming that we're believing them. Oh, that's a good point, Sivin. Didn't the Engwithans make the wheel so souls were fine before the wheel? I mean, obviously the world was okay before the Engwithans made the wheel, right? Damn. How does that affect the gods?
Soul essence sustains us. We feed off it. Off the little fragments you mortal kiths shed like snakeskin as you pass into your next life.
Yeah, too early for this, Cohh. I know, right? I know. Oh my god. 8:30 in the morning, we're sitting here talking about reincarnation and like all this ridiculous
Without
stuff.
sustenance, we starve as any mortal might. We die and leave a great silence behind. An eternal emptiness from which nothing is born.
Nod.
You see then that we cannot help but argue. The fate of life hangs in the balance, and we are as ever beholden to our natures.
Tell us, Watcher, where do you stand?
This doesn't feel like the act of a caring god to me. I think that if Eothas wants to do what he wants to do, he's not doing it the right way. He doesn't need to kill thousands of people to then potentially go to an unknown future that he can't guarantee is better for people. I'm gonna do this one.
And so many will suffer needlessly for it.
Andra says.
Kith will have a few generations at most before the beyond is vacant of souls. And adaptability is your greatest strength.
Maybe they just mean reincarnation.
Aethys believes you will succeed. An uncaring god would not have that faith.
The Pallid Knight knits her fingers together and regards you.
Mexican Computer says, seriously, before the wheel, how the hell did it work? I'm pretty sure before the wheel, it was like real life. Before the wheel, there was just no reincarnation. And souls did not go. Because remember, the whole point of the wheel and creating the gods was they wanted to move souls from previous lives to new lives to retain knowledge, to grow as a race. The whole point of the reincarnation that the Engwithans did was to try to move humanity forward, and it didn't work. So I'm pretty sure that the whole wheel premise was to kind of conveyor belt information down the centuries. And again, it didn't work. Yeah.
You would take his side? He destroys your wheel.
Wodika shouts. The Pallid Knight turns unblinking eyes on Wodika.
Put aside your childish notion of sides and open your eyes. You are made blind by your rage.
We need to talk with Thanos.
Aethys loves the mortals.
The
more than any
crossover.
of us. He has always been their greatest champion.
Magrin says.
He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try.
Magrin says.
I'm gonna ask this. How did Aethys fool you all? You're the most powerful beings in Eora, but the way he fooled them is because he's one of them.
He found our blind spot and exploited it admirably. By the time we even had a hint of what it was he intended, it was already too late to stop him.
If we still had our bodies, we could oppose him.
Wodika balls her bony hands into fists and glares long at Andra.
Uh-oh.
Do not lay your blame on me. We set them aside after I killed Abaddon, it is true, but you did not fight the decision then.
Andra says. She turns her back on Wotica then, and looks instead to the Pallid Knight.
Oh, wow. That's from White March stuff.
What if Aethys is right, and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
We'll
Andra
learn and grow.
asks.
We'll learn and grow as Aethys intends. Wait, what do you mean Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What is this? We'll learn and grow as Aethys intends.
Wal's many eyes bounce and blink in quiet delight.
That would be quite amusing indeed.
And what if they fail?
Helia asks.
Then they die. And so do we.
Andra says.
We have to help them.
Helia's voice rises, near to panic. Wotica drives her fist into her hand.
Help them! We should finally bring them to heel!
Oh, screw you.
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Wotica until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aethys,
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
an impassioned plea from the Hound of Aethys may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo.
I mean, he's gonna do what he wants, but I can try. I can't defy Aethys' will.
You will do what you believe is right. You always have.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Go, Watcher.
The Pallid Knight says.
Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin to dim. Like a sun setting, twilight encroaches on your mind. The Pallid Knight conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an all too familiar ceiling. Alone, once again.
Damn. All right. All right.